Good morning, everybody. We just left our campground that we stayed for a night. It was very nice and very shady. This morning we went on a 3-mile run and bike, me and Kelly. But now I'm very excited because we're on our way to Yellowstone, and it should be some great content for you guys in the next couple days for us. We have this figure 8 thing that we want to do in the park, which is super exciting. And I've never been, but Kelly, what are your thoughts on this thing that we're doing?
I'm excited. The only time I was at Yellowstone, we weren't really there for that long. It was just for the day. But yeah, so I found it's called the best 2-day itinerary for Yellowstone because we have 3 nights there, so 2 full days. So we're just gonna try and follow this itinerary, and apparently we're supposed to see everything that we can in 2 days. So it's gonna be packed, but I'm excited.
All right, we'll see you guys there.
We've been sitting here forever. We are on basically a gravel road due to construction, and there's a flagger, and we are in the front of the line. So basically we just missed the last round that went in our direction. We've been sitting here for over 10 minutes. The pilot car finally came back to get us, and I think he's gonna take us, but we'll see. It says pilot car, follow me, but he hasn't moved yet. There's a lot going on. Dually truck, and almost both of his wheels were in my lane.
That's not good.
And I'm going around, I can't go that way, there's a wall. Bison! Give us an update.
So we're in Yellowstone officially. We saw a bunch of elk. Probably be showing you that now. We went on a little bike ride. It was pretty sweet. No hookups, but we're fine with that. We're living. It was pretty relatively cool when we got here. So we just have the windows open. No need for the generator tonight. But then we planned our loop for tomorrow. We're going to be doing the lower loop of the figure 8. And I'm personally very excited for that. Old Faithful and a bunch of other cool things. So Kelly knows a lot more because she's been here before, but I'm personally very excited because I have not seen any of it.
Good morning. We have an elk right up in our area. It's hard to see. But these people, I guess I understand, are just on our campsite. Open the window and bam! People.
After a relatively slow morning, and seeing some elk basically in our quote-unquote backyard of our campsite, we have officially started our lower loop of Yellowstone National Park, and our first stop today is going to be the West Thumb Geyser Basin. I hope you guys all enjoyed the Old Faithful geyser. I thought it was really cool, and I think we got some good footage of it. But now we're heading to, we're at the Ferry Falls Trail, and we're heading to the Grand Prismatic Spring, I think it's called. So that should be some great views as well. Welcome to Grand Prismatic.
Perfect.
Alright, we pulled over the side of the road so we can touch the water.
And not terrible, actually.
Would you go swimming?
Yeah, but it's fly fishing only here, and I'm not in the right attire.
However, you do have the right shoes on.
Do have the right shoes on now to go.
Check those out.
Ooh, yes, yes. All right, now it's Kelly's turn.
I'm
She's
scared.
a bit nervous,
Oh, that's nice.
right? And she's got the proper shoes, new shoes on.
Yay. Gotta clean them a little.
Yeah. After probably the longest day imaginable of going around the southern loop and trying to figure out where to try to upload a video. Again, sorry that that one didn't get uploaded, the Colorado video. This is probably going to be like a couple after that at this point. We are finally done for the day. So hopefully you guys all enjoyed the content. And I mean, for us, we're going to be back again tomorrow morning, bright and early. With the northern loop.
Hello everyone. So this morning we booked it all the way to the northeast point of the park basically, and we're gonna work our way back around. Unfortunately, the first place that we tried to go to was closed. It's Blacktail Plateau Drive. It's supposed to be like a 6-mile back road. Just gets you off the main road for a little bit, and you're supposed to be able to see a lot of animals, but it was closed. So we continued on to the Petrified Tree, and when we got there we saw a mama bear and 2 cubs. They were really far away, but it was still really cool. So now we are working our way back, and the next stop is Mammoth Hot Springs. We'll see how long we stay here. Apparently you can spend over an hour just looking at this one area. Okay, so Mammoth Hot Springs was kind of boring, honestly. Sorry if you liked it, but we just didn't really care for it that much, so we didn't spend that much time there. It didn't help that it was extremely crowded. People everywhere, traffic going both directions. It was not great. So we're moving on to the next thing, which is Sheep Eater Cliff, and I think it's a little picnic area, and then you take a quick half-mile hike in one direction to see it. So we will take you with us for that. Sheep Eater's Cliff, pretty cool. Turns out it was named after a Native American tribe. Do you remember the name, Nick?
I do not.
We'll show you here. But yeah, pretty cool. Kids are climbing up it. Nick tried, but eh.
I think I did pretty good. Back in the day, I definitely could have got higher though.
the big loop?
We just loop.
Oh, we're looking for the 1 mile loop, not the 1.6 mile loop, but
Hopefully we don't get lost.
we might accidentally take the long one. Okay, so we are at the Grand Canyon of Yellowstone and we went down South Rim Drive and we are at Artist Point. Okay, so after the South Rim, we were planning on going to North Rim Drive to do those overlooks, but Nick really needed to get out. Well, we were hoping for a phone call, but if not a text message for a future job opportunity. We couldn't get the call out, it failed every time, but we got the text message out and we knew that we would have service in this specific parking lot. So we skipped North Rim Drive for now. We came here, we sent the message, it delivered instantly. And now we're gonna go back and do North Rim before we come back to the same parking lot for dinner. So it's a little bit of a roundabout way of doing things, but we really needed to get that message out. Welcome to the overlooks on the North Rim Trail. Hey, what'd you think? Grand Canyon of Yellowstone.
I thought definitely worth it. It looked really cool, and you can obviously see why this is called Yellowstone National Park.
Funny guy.
The one thing I've learned in this park is that no one gives a flying beep about where they park, how they drive, or like how loud they're being. Like it's insane. And like some people like are trying to like approach elk that are like grazing. It's like, chillax, man. They don't want to hang out with you.
Do not approach the wildlife is posted everywhere around here. And people will park so close to the road that it makes a two-way road a one-way, where you have to like alternate with the people coming the other way because they just don't care and they'll park wherever they feel like it.
Insane.
The worst. Nick and I almost gave out a ticket to a guy.
Yeah.
But
He deserved it.
It wouldn't have meant anything. It would have made us feel better.
Definitely.
Okay, so we were gonna go to dinner and then we realized there's something called the Grand View and we just can't skip something called that.
Cannot.
So we found a spot, a real spot, mind you. We're gonna go check it out.
Let's do it.
Yet another stop before dinner. Inspiration Point. Can't miss that.
Cannot. I mean, yeah. Grand View, Inspiration Point, they're just really catching me with the name, so I just have to pull in.
Let's be inspired. Are you inspired?
Honestly, yes. That was a lot better view than the Grand View. So if you're here, just skip the Grand View and go right to Inspiration Point.
And it was only 70 steps down. And then obviously back up, but that's not bad.
No, nice and easy for a great view.
So many people. Do you even see it?
Oh, what's that? Is it a...
Oh, it's a bear.
That's a bear. Okay, it's making a lot more sense.
Okay, it's a bear. Okay, so we just had a really good dinner, but that's not the point of this video. The point is to tell you that between Canyon Village and Bay Bridge, which is where we're camping, it's been insane. We just saw a bear, elk, and bison all within literally 2 minutes. It was insane. The traffic going the other way is wild. I'm so glad we're going this direction. I don't know why the other way is crazy. I think it's because of all the hotels, the lodges in that direction. But wow.
Yeah, if you guys are staying here at any point, you definitely should patrol this road once it starts getting closer to like dinner, nighttime, because there have been so many animals out right now. And the bear was insane because we were like, oh, what the heck? Like, this traffic is still here. Then all of a sudden, like, we see like under the trees, it's like, it's a freaking bear.
We're like, oh, those aren't the elk from before?
Yeah.
That's where the elk were. That's what we thought all the traffic was from. And it was a bear. So then we forgave everyone because you have to stop for a bear.
You have to.
So I think it's probably like this in the morning too, but we're never awake that early, so who knows. So dusk and dawn are apparently the best times to see animal activity. And we are on the road between Canyon Village and Bridge Bay Campground.
It's a bittersweet morning because we're leaving Yellowstone and I'll miss seeing all the animals every morning. But we are heading towards service, which is very exciting because we've definitely needed it the past couple days because we haven't been able to put a YouTube video out on time for you guys, and just overall it's much better when I'm able to Google something like how much do antlers weigh, just because we needed to. But our next location is Grand Teton, and we don't have a reservation, so that's kind of scary, and we definitely need a shower. So hopefully we will see you guys all there.
Because the cast irons are too big.
Into the thick of it. Okay.
Dear Nick, cut out that last part. Thank you.
Yellowstone says grand view. I say it's a bland view.
How rude.
Nah.
That's alright.
It was, yeah, it wasn't terrible. Was it worth the stop? Maybe.